You see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. 3 months ago, when was it? This is what I'm talking about. Where are we? Where is the save that I need? I don't know which one it is. There is no there is not enough information here at all for me to make an informed decision. I mean, just make a save screen. You know, just make one. Is it difficult? Can someone enlighten me on this? Is it more difficult than I feel it should be? Just make one. Just make one. Just make. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII. You're here with Morris. Okay, so I did remember that we ended up on the Diamond Giza Plains. So, okay, finding the save file was not a problem. But imagine if I had 10 save files and they were all at the Diamond Giza Plains. I'd have to load each one and then cross-reference that with my last video to actually make sure it's the right one. Well, you could record more often. Well, don't talk back, okay? Okay, I'm trying to make a point here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have really... This is going to be so much more difficult now. I've shot myself in the foot, in both feet, actually, several times, because now I need to remember what I was doing, what my setup was, what it was going to be, what happens next. I guess this episode, we're really just going to ease into things again. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I quite like this part of the... Oh, God. I like this part of the game because one thing that... I mean, I don't even remember if I mentioned it, but you can obviously tell this is not the Giza Plains. That, yeah, just use lunge. Just use lunge all the time. Love those instant moves. Love them. I need more of them. Thank you. But yeah, this is not the Giza Plains as it was, as we first saw it. And it's the first time I think I ever saw... Oh god. Well, it's the first time we've ever seen one of them, I think. Okay, if I haven't mentioned, those things are elementals, and you do not want to... I mean, I don't really want to go near it at all, honestly. So... I mean, it's fine as long as you don't use magic. If you use magic, it gets really angry. I mean, boy, does it get angry. And should we just have a little look at it? Yep, level 45. So, we're not going to even touch it, honestly. And it's buffing everyone else. Great. It's good news. But yeah, I think this is the first time in a game where I ever saw the actual conditions of a location change. Can Am I far enough away? Yeah. And I don't know, to me that was kind of mind-blowing. And I feel like there must have been other games that did that. Because I was, what would I have been, 15? Going on 16 when I first saw this, so I feel like at that point, it would have been 2005-06, so I feel like at that point there must have been other examples of that happening. Can I beat this thing? What level am I? Oh, whoa, I'm nowhere near. Okay. Just get out of this thing's way if we can. Not even sure what the conditions are for fighting that. Or for that thing to actually aggro. Maybe it just hates violence. I forget what my setup was here. Why is Fran silenced? Why is that? Was that intentional? And why do all enemies hate her for that? Probably have checked this out beforehand, but it's a lot to take in, so I figured we'd just begin, honestly. Oh, it's that. Okay. Well, that's just fine. But this is the part of the game where it starts to open up a little bit, and you'll see it. You'll see that a little bit more later on. Not really just yet. Could you heal me, please? But yeah, what we're gonna do in this area is just collect a few things. Now we got the main thing, which is regen, which is like just the greatest spell in the world. Wow, Ash has a lot of health. Maybe I should rock Ash for a bit. Oh my goodness me. But yeah, what we're going to do, collect a few items. Like I say, we got regen. That's the main thing. But there's a hidden area in this... in this area, I should say. which is only accessible if you cut down 6 of these little tree stumps, and it eventually makes a bridge. So, we're going to try and find all of those. And the enemies in this hidden area are way too tough for us to beat right now, but it doesn't stop us from getting a chance to actually pick up the chests. So we're going to at least give it a go. Even if it means just, you know, sort of smash and grab job. Get in and get out, you know? But yeah, I have to kind of remember where all these are. I do have the map next to me. But I guess we'll just do a little bit of a tour of this place, because it's worth... I don't know, worth getting back into the groove a little bit, don't you think? Oh yeah, this is much better. Oh, that's right, Vaughn has the assassin's dagger. Yeah. Very small chance of just instantly killing any enemy. Given the speed at which it attacks, I think it's pretty goddamn useful. They're attacking her because she has no health, that's why. I understand now. I feel like this, the way I've got my party set up at the moment, is a real problem. There's the issue with not having a recognized tank in the party. They're just gonna just wail on the person with very little health in the first place. That gator is looking a bit interested. Oh no, okay, he's giving up. Bit too interested for my liking there. Honestly, it's worth just getting a bit of XP here. I mean, our levels are not the best, honestly, for this part of the game. I really need a better cure spell. Did I really leave things like this? This doesn't feel like my save. I guess this is just what we were doing. It's alright, we can build up a few license points, a few cheeky license points. That's all we want. Like I say, a lot of this equipment that we're going to go for as well in this hidden area. Stuff that we're not even going to be able to use yet. But it might just save a little bit of time, a little bit of money in the long run. That is a handy dandy save crystal. I forgot how good this game looks as well. I'm actually playing this on a new TV. Now, it's a 4K TV, but obviously this game is not running. I mean, I can't even record at that. I can't even record at 1080, let alone any of that 4K stuff. So actually, the quality doesn't. I mean, it looks better when I'm not recording. It's kind of a shame, really. We can't all reap the benefits of that just yet. But you know, I'm still using a PVR from years and years ago. It's quite an old piece of kit, really. But I think I've said before, I don't really upgrade my anything for quite some time. I mean, my old TV, I must have had it for about 9 years, I think. I mean, I remember having it in 2009, so it must be getting to 9 years, if not 9 years already. And it's a shame, really, because there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it still works. I just felt like I needed an upgrade, you know? And I must say, you know, I've never been one to kind of get too bogged down in graphical quality of things. You know, I don't really come from a time where that mattered. Well, it mattered, but, you know, I can play old games and it doesn't... Oh, goodness. You know, it doesn't really... I can deal with it. You know, I don't sit there and go, oh, this looks terrible. It just looks the way it looks, you know? That is a sexy 4-hit combo there. I'm getting a lot of useless items. But yeah, so I don't really get too bogged down in that stuff. But I gotta say, it's just playing games on a higher quality TV is really... breathe a bit of new life into this, honestly. So yeah, here's where the bridge is going to be. We still need a couple of pieces. And I do plan on getting a PS4 Pro at the end of this month. Can't really afford to buy, you know, the full package just in in 1 month, but it's a work in progress, you know. This is not a good setup. I think I might take Fran out of it because this ain't working for me. Really got no health. Holy hell. Holy health! Alright, let's take you out, Fran. Let's give you a breather, shall we? Who do we bring in then? Balthier. He doesn't... also has not that much health. Olivan? Oh no, that's just because he's been hit a little bit. God, I gotta get used to these numbers again. But yeah, Balthier might just fare a little bit better here. So yeah, hopefully when I get that PS4 Pro, yeah, I'm quite excited. I wasn't, when they first announced the PS4 Pro, I was like, meh, you know, I didn't really care because, you know, there wasn't that much out that was made better by the PS4 Pro, I didn't think, you know, for it to be a worthy investment. But now I think more and more games are kind of just being built that way, of like, hey, this is, you want to play this on PS4 Pro, that's the best way to play it. So I don't know, I figure now maybe it's a little bit more worth it. And I don't feel as though it's you know, just a kind of a throwaway purchase, you know? You know, I play a lot of games, I don't know if you've noticed. So it's not as if I'm just buying, yeah, I'll just buy a new TV so I can watch the same, you know, nothing on TV. You know, I watch a lot of films and a lot of TV, and I play a lot of games. I feel like it's, you know, a worthy investment. That was nice, Vaughn. I think we needed that. I think we needed that injection of power. Golden Helm. See, that's the quality of item that we're looking for. And hey, I didn't kind of splash out too much either. I got a TV that is probably still a little bit too big for the room. But it's the smallest 4K TV I could find. I can't imagine they make them any smaller than this. Just because it's probably, I don't know, maybe you just can't get that quality, or maybe it's not worth it, you know, price-wise for them to make it for a smaller TV, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely worth leveling a little bit here. It's taking way too long to actually beat any of these guys. Any of these mobs. Oh god, gotta use the right terminology. Oh my goodness. Is that something I can kill? Maybe. Do I have any flame shot? I don't. But that is a thing. Do I have any flame anything? I have a flame staff, but no one uses those. Ah well. I'll just have to go in and do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's gonna kill me, so let's just go in there, shall we? Now, as you can imagine, this thing has a lot of health. Oh, Vaughn! Oh! That's why we keep you in the party. Not just a pretty face. There's gotta be a tree around here somewhere. Oh no. That's bad news. Thank God for evasion stats on these things. This game here certainly is a lot more balanced than it ever used to be. Also, Vaughn, you do not need to do that while Ash is in the party. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of, I mean, not old games, because, I mean, the PS4 is not old enough for me to say anything is an old game. But I've been playing a lot of games that I don't really play anymore on the PS4, just booting them up again, loading them up again, and seeing what they look like. Because I'm just kind of, I don't know, it's like seeing things for the first time. And when I first loaded this up, I was like, oh my god, why would I ever stop playing this? Because it looks so beautiful. Alright, no tree. A slasher. What is that? Sounds like a dagger, maybe? It is not anything I'm ever going to use. That's a shame. I'll need to go over exactly where I'm taking this party as well. Just in terms of the jobs. Because I did have a system, and I can't remember what it is. Like, I haven't been playing casually, let alone for this series. Do I not have a better... Oh, I must not have a better cure spell, obviously. We'll get there, we'll get there. Just a bit of a commitment. Oh, I have no MP. No MP left. But there's a lot of responsibility for Ash. Pinello is the mage, you know? Oh my god, that thing's after me. Oh no. Oh god. This is what happens. This is what happens when you fucking... Okay, hang on. And I'm trapped. Holy shit, am I trapped? No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I'm going the wrong way. Holy shit, go this way. Ah. Oh god. I ran past a tree. Oh my god, it's a dead end. It's a dead end. We'll be fine. We just have to kill... Okay, maybe not. Okay, we just gotta run past. Don't use Thundara. Holy shit, don't use it. I'm gonna die if he uses it. No, we're all... Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna need to... Okay, so this is... bad news. It might not kill Bosch, actually. But I'm going to use a strat that is something that I used to use all the time in the original game. This was like... This is what you spent most of the boss fights doing at one point if you were just criminally underleveled and underpowered, as I often was. So let's just do what we can. Who has the most health out of whoever's left? Ash, right, okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to throw, because Bosch is likely to live through this, we're going to throw a Phoenix down onto Ash. So that when I inevitably get triple KO'd like I just did, at least Ash will be there to pick up the slack. There we go. And he did live, so that's good. So yeah, we're just gonna get... How did that respawn in time? Jeez. Okay, I think we're okay. Well, no, this is not okay by any stretch. And I'm still in a battle stance, which means I'm being targeted by something. Oh my goodness me. Okay, well, if I'm not using Phoenix Downs for everyone, Bosch just needs to huff it back to a save crystal. Right, as long as these things don't use instant attacks like what it just did. It's the most powerful move on me there. It even staggered me. That's great. Okay, no, we're back. Okay, well, that was a shame. But don't worry, because now we're alive. I do also want to get a PlayStation VR as well. But that's kind of bottom of the list. I mean, Christ, it was only a few months ago I was talking about getting a Switch. Which, again, is still something I want to do. Yeah, like I say, work in progress, honestly. Right, so I ran past a couple of trees there. There's one right here. I think those elementals only come out when it's actually the right weather type, so you'll notice it's not raining here anymore. Meaning, it shouldn't spawn again. And yeah, they just super hate when you use magic. Oh, Bosch. Calm down. Calm yourself, son. God, nothing can hurt him. I'm shocked that this thing could ever get a 2-hit combo. My god. God, look at the defense just shoot up. It has no health. Look at it. Its health bar is empty. It's empty. There are no pixels. Oh, there we go. Finally. Probably worth it for those turtle shells, actually. Maybe it was the other way. Yeah, look, I can see the tree there. Gosh, ooh, an iron pole. Gosh darn, where is that then? Oh, is that actually next to the save crystal? Oh my god, okay. Didn't know that. Didn't know that one. This is probably one of the only instances where I'd use this to speed things up a little bit. I see no reason why not. There's something about that though, it does feel a bit like cheating. Okay, so, oh god. Oh, there's a tree right there as well. How many are there? I thought there was only 6. It's taking so long that more trees are growing. I think there's a little message when you've actually got them all, though. Crafty hiding it behind this guy. Behind this ghost man here. There you go. I don't know if you heard that. We got a little door opening sound. Or puzzle solve sound, I should say. Alright, where's the quickest way? It's over here. Somewhere. I guess we'll go back this way, just so we can hit that other save crystal. Just in case it goes wrong. It shouldn't. All the enemies in there are those big tortoise enemies. So, they're kind of slow. So it's not going to be a problem, I don't think. We shouldn't get hit by anything. Honestly, the Bosch-Pinello combination is really the most important one in the game. I mean, this Vaughn is great, but this third character in the party right now, it's just interchangeable. We could put anyone there. It's all about Bosch taking the hits and Pinello healing him up. And that is that will get you through most of the game. This is a funny kind of area because it looks pretty, but it is a swamp. This is basically a swamp right now. Like, it's nice enough, it's all green and lush, but you would not want to go through this in real life. By the way, we are going to make some progress in this episode. In terms of getting to the new areas and things. This is more for me, this particular part. Getting used to things again. But hey, it's like a comfy pair of jeans, you just slip right back into it. It's weird, getting the new TV, getting the PS4 Pro, I'm going to want to play Resident Evil 4 again, even though it's going to make 0 difference to it. I'm just going to want to, see it on the big screen. But hell, it beats buying a new copy again, as is usually the case. Alright, who's on what level here? Oh, it's okay, it's pretty balanced. Maybe we'll swap Vaughn out for a little bit. Ideally, want to keep everyone rocking the same levels. Like I say, that was always a problem back in the day. It was just, you pick your 3 and you go, And then the other 3 are just kind of useless. They're just, they're there for... God, what are all these saves? I don't know which we were using. Tomb of Wraithwall, Valley of the Dead. That seems like maybe we were using those. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, the other three characters were just Phoenix down throwers. That's all they were. That's all they could be used for. But it's a pretty solid strategy, and I never knew. It took me so long to even realize that you could target people that weren't even in the party. Like, you just throw things at your reserves. Oh, God. As soon as I discovered that, the game became so much easier. Well, not easier. Easy is probably the wrong word, but I lived longer. And I made sure I always had a massive stock of Phoenix Downs. That's right, Balthier, you be a big hero. Shoot things from a distance while the small child woman is impaled by the hyena. Nice one. Gigantoad. That's a good name. Fantasy games are weird, don't you think? Like, this enemy? Like, imagine living in a world where this was a real thing. Just imagine a real toad that's this big. Like, that's fucking horrible. I don't know what it is. I've always had a weird thing about just normal things, but they're just huge. Like, there's nothing special about it, but it's just massive. I don't know. I just find that really horrible. That's like true horror for me. There's something so unnatural and weird about it. Okay, so this is the hidden area. Tracks of the Beast. So there's a few chests in this area. What we're going to try and do is get the chests and avoid the enemies, because if we just take a quick look. Level 36, that's not something I want to be hit by. And there's a chest right over there as well. Oh, God. This is why we saved. There's probably a few that we can nab without being targeted. Wow, that was useless. That was also kind of useless. Decent item, but we're never going to use it. A main gauche. Is that how you say that? Okay, now that is a dagger. See, that's awesome. What a great upgrade that is. I mean, it doesn't have the KO effect, but just in terms of raw damage, and evade goes from 5 to 50. Like, that's amazing. I didn't even know that was there, honestly. I'm just picking these up at random. So where is that? On here. It's gonna be. This is the thing. When I say that we won't be able to use them straight away, we might be able to use that straight away. Actually, holy shit! I didn't realize it was that close. Hell's maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll get that. But yeah, we'll put that on right now. Vaughn will never be touched again. That sounded a bit weird. And yeah, just stick the Green Beret on as well. He's Green Beret now. Promotion. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about with this area. It's definitely worth putting the time in just to do it. My goodness me, it's got a lot of health. We'll try and hug these edges here just so we don't aggro him. Suit of golden armor. Alright. Now you know there's going to be something back there. Oh, God. Very crafty. Alright, we're going to have to just go for it, I think. You only live once. They're not really fast enough to be too much of a threat, I don't think. Feather of the Flock. Key item for a side quest that we're not actually doing, but we'll probably see what that does at some point. Well, that's bad. I hate the half second you have to wait for them to get the swords out before you can interact with stuff again. Oh, it's excruciating. Okay, Pinello, maybe you should heal us up just in case. Just in case. Oh, you do have Cura. Oh. We have no Gambit for that, do we? No, not yet. I guess I decided it wasn't worth it just yet. God damn it, it happened again. 152 gil, that's terrible. I'm pretty sure these respawn, so it's not a big deal. But I'm not going to come in and out and try and get the stuff. I just think it's worth one trip. But then perhaps that's it. Is that all of them then? Let me just quickly consult the map. Now then, golden armor. That seems like something that Bosch may just be interested in. Not a massive upgrade, but actually that means we could probably get the license for it now. Where in God's name is the armor for this? Is it heavy armor 1? Heavy armor 2, right, so it's up this way. Heavy armor 3, heavy armor 4, there we go. Yeah, gain MP after taking damage, that's useful. Considering he will never cast a spell in his life, I don't think. Increased chance of block with let's get that. Let's get that one while we're here. While we're in the neighborhood. Golden helm. Oh yeah, we got the helm as well. A full suit of golden armor, man. Beautiful. Alright, well, now we're just going to head to the next area. Honestly. I see no reason to hang around in the swamp. That always scares the shit out of me when something just spawns in like that. I feel like that's the, you know, these kind of enemies here. Oh my god, that's a rare spawn as well, it must be. Well, I'm not going to kill it, because if I can't see its health and its level, then I'm not interested. But yeah, I feel like when they spawn in these areas and they're non-hostile, I feel like that's just the game trying to get you ready for the later areas where anything that spawns in like that is going to immediately attack you. Alright, now we just need to find the way to the next area. Which I think is just down there. Now, I think you can go to this area early on, but it's blocked. The actual path is blocked by 2 werewolves, which, you know, you have no chance of, well, next to no chance of beating at that part of the game. Although, I don't know, it's been such a long time since I've even tried to do it, that I don't know if the path is just straight blocked or not. But it doesn't even matter, because even if you could get in there, you would die instantly, because all the enemies are way more powerful. Ash and Penel, that's, well, yeah, let's give the ladies a run out. 2018, that's what it's all about, right? Well, this might be a little bit unbalanced, I don't know. But we got 2 healers, so what are the odds? What are the odds we're going to go down? High Ether, that's so good, I'll never use it. High Ether, that's such an emergency item, isn't it, really? Alright, and that's it, we're through. Let's get the hell out of here. Question mark? Alright, so here we are. The Osmone Plain. There's the crashed UFO. Actually, I have no idea what they are. I guess that is a crashed airship or something. Have I ever even seen that? Have I ever actually taken the time to look at that? Wow, cool. I'm still learning about this. But yeah, this area has some interesting enemies in it. And my point is... Oh, hey, some bunnies. Let's just all be friends, guys. But yeah, this area should momentarily emphasize the point I was just about to make, or the point I was making earlier, rather. About enemies spawning in and immediately attacking you. Any second. Actually, we don't want to hang around here too much, too early on. If I could remember the way I was supposed to go, that would help. But yeah, we want to get to the... you'll see why, but we want to get to the next town as soon as possible, really. And I believe it's through here. Oh, I have a tea and I didn't even drink it. Holy shit. Oh, God, it's all cold and... oh, no, I'm going to have to throw that away. Whoa, okay. So these things are a little tough. Again, I don't really want to fight anything until I get to this town. Oh, there we go. I guess I don't have a choice now. But yeah, immediately, now we have serpents. Or vipers, rather. And these things hit real hard. Constantly. But don't worry, because we're all healing each other. We're all getting along nicely. And they just will constantly come out of nowhere. Not sure what governs the spawns of these things. Whether it's predetermined, or whether it's based on steps, or proximity to anything else, I don't know. I honestly try not to think about these things as much as possible. God help you if they spawn next to one of those things. Alright, so I'm actually going to try and... I think there's a way through here. God, they're in packs, man. Is there a way through here, or am I making stuff... I'm making stuff up. I'm making stuff up. Where does that go? Is that where I want to go? Might be a shortcut. Alright, we're going to try and fight one, just to see if we can. That's the RPG way. That's how you do things in RPGs. It's not too bad, actually. I'm in a bit of a cure loop here. Which is not where you want to be. Still, at least it can't decide who to focus on. Don't you run away. Come on. At least finish the job. Alright. I'm gonna see where this goes. I don't actually remember. This might go... oh god, please, really. I'm trying to move on here. But if there's some big question marks here, then I'm not going... okay, well, not going in there. That's not where I want to be. I think I'm misremembering this area. Look, I have the map next to me. I don't know why I don't just consult it. Okay, yeah, we want to go this way. Okay, that's what you don't want to happen. Just do not want the Viper spawning underneath the legs of another enemy. That's just too much. Okay, now there is a chest down here which we want to hopefully get something good from. If it even spawns. It's one of the few kind of optional ones that I'd be willing to kind of go in and out of an area just to make it spawn. And it is not this one, but we'll get this anyway. Getting a lot of money, but not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of actual items. This poor man is in distress. Well, I say man. Hello, sir. Yeah, we could attack him, but it's probably not the most courteous thing to do. Alright, this could be rough. If we can take one down, we might... oh god, a Viper spawn. Fuck it, go, 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 go. That's what you don't want. That's what you don't want. You see all those red dots? That's what you don't want happening. Oh, God. That's fine, though. We made it. To the land of the Gerif, who are a kind of warrior tribe. And this is what I'm talking about when I say that it's a shame that most of the characters are just human. Because you kind of feel like here is a good example of they could have put one of these guys in the party. You know, they've sort of done the hard work. We saw one fighting out there, you know? Like, they made it so that they could fight. But there isn't one in the party. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't think it's a stretch to put one of these guys in, surely. Anyway, hello. This is Garifland. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers, they bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osmo Plain. They are warriors of great distinction. Fiends of the plains trouble them not at all, apart from at the end there, where they fled like cowards. But don't worry, no one saw that. You ventured upon the plains alone, war chief, again? What of it? What business have you with the Garif? I'll just nod my head. That's what business I have. I'm the war chief. Don't I look like a huge war chief? Why have you come to this land? Well, I don't know much about that, so go speak to people smarter than me. Oh, thank God. Safety. But yeah, I do like this place, and I like the music for it as well. Very fitting. And there is a shop here, but I don't remember needing anything from it, ever. But I can sell all my useless stuff. Have you heard of the monographs? You should get those. Yeah, I will. I'll work on that. Have you learned of the stones? Perhaps if you ask the elders, they might have wisdom for you. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to certain people, don't we? Now, you always know who the elders are, because they're the ones that are sat down because they're old. I think. Many Hume children come to our village of late. Wow, I can't read. Many Hume children come to our village of late. You too have come to learn of this netherite. We Gareth protect the old ways, the old knowledge. Perhaps one of us knows of this stone. My knowledge, however, is little. I know that netherite makes the power of magic as nothing, but this is old. But you already knew this, did you not? That guy is actually really useful. So when you fight, I think it's 8 espers, and you gain control of 8 espers. We have an esper, right? Yeah, we've been through that. That's good. He allows you to go fight one of the most powerful ones, which is one of the enemies that I've never beaten. Ever. In my long years of playing this. So it's kind of a personal vendetta to me that we go after that at some point. Ah, you are the Humes, our war chief. So on the plains, welcome to our village. Protected by the clear flow of the river, presumably. I am that person. I worry, for that other person often goes to the plains alone. Why, when the others surely wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon, I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget that I'm talking. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. I do have business with the elders. I thought you were an elder. That's why I'm talking to you all. What is it, Hume child? Have you something to ask of this wizened man? Modest. Ah, you wish to know of the netherite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the Hume child who asked me before. I'm sorry. Ask another of the elders, perhaps they will know. Well, so far, not so useful. Whoa. There's a fight breaking out. Look at this guy. He doesn't care. He's even got a beach towel. Okay, are those the only two I have to talk to for now? I hope so. Have you learned what you wish? Definitely not. It is written clear upon your face, so the elders could not help. Then you must meet with the Great Chief. The Great Chief may know something that would aid you, yet arranging an audience may be quite difficult. I must learn more about the Nethicite. I cannot turn back now. Tell your Great Chief that I am of the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of Dynast King Wraithwall. If the Gareth have passed down knowledge of the stones, they must know of the Nethicite that the Dynast King once held. Yeah, I'm gonna need some kind of proof, like an email saying that that's what it is. But I don't have that. That's fine, I'm a great judge of character. So let's go. That was easy. Alright, let's go speak with the chief. It's going to be a long episode, but that's fine.
This Nethicite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone, then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nethicite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Yum king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nethicite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing. Though the blood of King Wraithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nethicite.
Cannot wield it? So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nethicite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst. A terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
Larsa? To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ash, Neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rosarian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Arcadia, and Arcadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ash, let us go to Ber Omases. With the blessing of his grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Ber Omases.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the XII, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man would do the same.
So that's why we come to the village first. Larsa joins the party as a guest. Basically increases your attack and defense by like 300% just having Larsa around. So I see you're off then. Yes, I am off. Take this. Yes, I do have pockets. Killer bow. I think I already have that. And a free chocobo. Because why not? Alrighty. Well, you know what? There's no reason not to like Vaughn. I mean, aren't we all looking for answers? Aren't we all looking for reasons? Isn't that life? I understand that a lot more now than I did when I was younger. Also, I find it quite alarming that they just let... The Imperial Empire just lets Larsa, a prince, just wander around. Well, he's not really a prince, but you know what I mean. Like, Lord Larsa, just wander around. Just wander on his own, by himself, in all these weird places, unescorted. Anyway. Not that I mind, because now he's part of the party again. Alrighty, well, I'm going to save it for now and pause it. But thank you very much for watching this return to Final Fantasy XII, guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you all in the next episode. See you later.